Alright, we're back underway now. My hat was flopping around on my backpack and jerking me everywhere. Couldn't have that. We're back underway. But like I was saying about the helmet, for the price, I mean, you just couldn't go wrong. But this is the town of Hinton. My wife grew up here. I didn't. I grew up a couple counties over, but this is a lovely railroad and river town, I guess you would call it, because everything here, tourism and everything, is based off of those two things. In the town of Hinton, we have New River, which is here to the right, which is, I think, the oldest river in the northern hemisphere and one of the very few that flows south to north. We'll cross the river right up here. Then we have Greenbrier River, which on our way to work we'll follow it a little ways. It's not nowhere near as large or as known as New River, but it's still fun. Good fishing, good rafting, kayaking. And now here we are at the only stoplight in the county. We'll make a right and we'll go across New River, bypass town. And there's the beautiful New River. It is a beautiful river. A lot of rafting, a lot of kayaking, a whole lot of fishing. Then on up a little bit you have Bluestone River that flows into the Bluestone Lake, which we'll have to go that way on another video because we are on a time schedule today on our way to work. See if we can get around this guy. Let's see, what else can we talk about the bike? Oh, all of the cosmetic changes and stuff that I've done to it. So last year I had it wrapped in a digital camo type deal, orange and gray and white digital camo, and it was looked good and it was unique and all, but I wanted to change stuff up for this riding season. So all of the gray parts, the bodywork here, and the tail section, that they were gray, I had those painted orange, and a friend of mine hydro dipped them into forged carbon fiber. And we also painted the wheels, and he hydro dipped those as well. Now I did the orange chrome vinyl, my own little touch on it, but all in all I think the bike looks great. It looks wonderful. It's an eye catcher, that's for sure. So we're going to make a left here, we're going to go back across New River. All we did was bypass town. See if I can get a sneak peek of Bluestone Dam. There's New River again, and up there is the dam. Bluestone Lake's on the other side of it. Pretty good sized lake. It's fun. And we're going to make a right here. And this river here is Greenbrier River. We're going to follow Greenbrier River for a few miles before we turn off from it. lot of beautiful homes up through here. I love this area. A lot of bed and breakfasts up through here. But it is, like I said, it is a beautiful area. Sorry about that. Thought I had a bee in my helmet. Bees will hit my chest and fly up and get up in there, but this helmet, that was bad to happen on my other helmets, even with the chin curtain. I'm not so sure about this one yet, but so far so good. But we're still going to follow Greenbrier River up through here for, like I said, a few miles. Pardon. Oh, I didn't touch on the wireless controller for the helmet. It mounts on your handlebar, or I guess you can mount it anywhere. You can start and stop your video here. You can answer or make calls from this button. And then this one up here is your navigation. For your Bluetooth and your music, push it once to pause or start your music. Push it twice to go back to play that song that you were on, or you push it 3 times to skip to the next song. It's pretty cool, actually. And the way it all does, it all links up to the app, the Foresight app. And you can manage both devices from that app. You can actually control the helmet from that app as well, and you don't have to have this. But this is really, really nice. Keeps you from having to fumble around, get into your phone apps and everything. But I love this little bike. I changed the mirrors. The stock mirrors were awful. They were awful. You couldn't see anything behind you, and they vibrated so much it made you sick to look at them. But they mounted here, and they come up about yay high either side, and that was one of the first things I got rid of. And I went with the bar-in mirrors. Almost zero vibration, actually no vibration, and you can actually see behind you. Which, as you all know, on a bike is, you got to be aware all the way of all your surroundings. And if you're riding in city traffic or in town, knowing what's behind you or what could come up from behind you is paramount. That's one of the main things. So let's see what we can do. Oh, we got a car coming. We can't pass. We're still going up Greenbrier Drive here. What are they doing? A lot of campgrounds, campsites up through here. But I ride this ride every day. It's 36 miles, like I said, from my driveway to the plant where I work, to the parking lot. It's a lovely ride. Not a lot of turns. It's a lot of upright riding, just cruising along. And another car coming. Okay. We're going to have to make a turn up here, so hopefully that truck up there ahead of us won't be going that direction. But I ride every day to work, rain or shine, doesn't matter. I've ridden with it 20 degrees. I've ridden with it 110. I keep, like, you learn to be a meteorologist when you ride a motorcycle. To try to, you can figure out what the weather's going to do from day to day, and it's like I know it's going to probably rain in the morning when I get off. I don't get off till 7, and I have my rain gear, full rain suit with me, booties, bottoms, and jacket. It all fits over top of my current riding gear. That's another thing I'll touch on is riding gear. Riding gear is something that everyone should have. At the least, you should have is gloves. A good quality helmet and gloves is absolute minimal what you should have. Of course, this is all my opinion. Some states don't even require you to have a helmet on. To ride on the street without a helmet is, to me, is foolish, but you know, you only have one chance at that, and I don't understand, but whatever you prefer to do, but I prefer to wear full gear. I have good quality gloves, which these are about worn out. I have a really nice helmet. I have a few nice helmets. I have an Icon riding jacket made out of ballistic nylon. It has elbow padding, shoulder padding, back pad. I have riding pants ordered that have padding in those that are made specifically for riding. Oh, Rocky Squirrel. I don't have those yet, but I do have Shima riding boots. They're waterproof. And ever since I bought these, I never could understand how I could ride without them. But a good jacket, a pair of gloves, a good quality helmet, some good riding boots when you can afford them, which there are a lot more options in boots. You don't have to get like race style boots or anything like that. You can have, like, mine look like tennis shoes. Well, they look like basketball shoes, but they are specific riding shoes. You can get tennis shoes that are riding shoes that look like tennis shoes. Those are pretty cool. But we made a right back there. We're still heading south on Route 12 now. Greenbrier River is off to our left, way over there. There it is. That's the Greenbrier River. We'll pull away from Greenbrier River up the road here a piece, but like I said, it's beautiful up through here. I'm very fortunate to live in an area such as this. Where is that whistle? A lot of camping areas up through here. We're cruising along at 65, just enjoying the ride to work. Oh, another thing, I forgot to tell you earlier, when you buy this helmet, it comes with a 32 gig SD memory card for the camera, and that's a good, I would say, a good 4-hour ride of video. But I I opted to go a little bit bigger to a 64 gigabyte. And it comes with a Penlock anti-fog lens that goes inside of the visor. So now we're away from Greenbrier River. Still heading south. Looks like they're getting ready to pave up through here. Been doing a lot of patchwork, it seems. So we're gonna have to be mindful of loose gravel in the road. On the last video, I touched a little bit on the tire size and stuff and gearing options for these bikes. Another thing that I had changed on my bike, on this one, was the rear sets, the pegs. So, with that combination of tire, the 120/70 and the 160/60, I believe, rear, I was dragging the stock feet pegs in turns. Of course, that's riding a little aggressive, but it's not a good feeling when your pegs hit the road. So I ordered and installed a set of aftermarket rear sets that are fully adjustable. You can adjust them forward, back, up, down. You can adjust the shifter linkage. You can adjust the shifter length. You can adjust the brake linkage and the brake length where you want your pedal at. So as of right now, I love them. They look cool. Because there's not a lot available for these bikes, aftermarket wise, yet. Not in the States anyways. There may be in Europe or in China where they're from, but everything that you get, if you don't get it from CF Moto, you have to get it from like AliExpress or Temu or one of those the Chinese websites. I mean, that's your only option. I have the grips, which these aren't my normal grips. These are my winter grips, these are my heated grips, and they are lovely. But I have a pair that I put on for the summer that has anodized orange, anodized aluminum orange, and they look really cool. And another thing for winter riding that I do is brush guards. Well, they're hand guards for like trail bikes, but I put them on just to help keep air off of your hands, because that's the key thing about staying warm on a bike, is not letting the air get to your body. If you can get you a good pair of winter riding gloves. I have a pair of Fly Racing heated riding gloves. I think they're snowmobile gloves, but they do great. Those with paired up with the heated grips, and my hands don't get cold. It has to be really, really cold for your hands to get cold. I'm talking down well below freezing before your hands will get cold with that combination. And I'll make another video one day about cold weather riding and layering your clothes the way that I do it. And I've been riding to work for 2 years, so I've learned a thing or two about how to do this and stay warm. So what do we do now? That car just came through, so you know what? We gotta go to work. Looks like they're about to replace the bridge here, the old bridge. They're going to replace another one on up the road here. I'll show you here shortly. Now we're in Amish country. There's a lot of Amish families that live down through here. There's one large family that lives right up here by the main road. But most of them live off to the either side, you know, off of the main route here. This is the Amish family here. They have a beautiful farm. They're friendly people. We're almost to Monroe County. Monroe County, another beautiful county here in southern West Virginia. Wait till you see this view. It is wonderful. Look at that. Look at that. I'm always amazed by the beauty when you come around that curve right there into Monroe County, and then you open up and there's East River Mountain. It's beautiful. I'm still trying to learn the do's and the don'ts about this moto vlog stuff. I don't know what to talk about really, but we'll do different stuff. We'll talk about different things, different types of gear, like I said, about cold weather riding and how to prepare yourself and your bike. Oh, and I plan on doing a series of basic bike maintenance, because I know these bikes pretty well. I've been completely through this one a number of times, and I'm going to do videos about like basic maintenance, such as tightening your chain, doing make sure you have the right slack in your chain, oil changes, basically looking over everything, checking all your fluids, checking coolant levels. Here's the other bridge that they're building. This bridge here is seen better days. But like I said, better basic bike maintenance, what the do's and the don'ts. I wonder what this guy's got going on with his flashers on. I mean, for a 300, it doesn't do bad to a certain point. Once you get up to around 70 miles an hour, it's going to start petering off. But I haven't taken this one to its max yet. The other engine that was on here, I had it in triple digits a few times, which is saying something for a 300, but I haven't had this one over 7,000, 7,200 RPM yet, because I want to get a good broke in before I really hammer down on it. If I get as much service out of the old engine as I did as much service out of this engine as I did the old engine,